Hello,
Okay,
Panda
cool.
Mode. How are you doing?
Hey, Robsy, good thanks and you.
I'm awesome as always. How was your weekend?
No, it was good. Saturday, I wanted to try and clean up the place, but it didn't work out. But just needed a day to basically wind down and chill. It's been a rough week.
It's always good to just take a break for yourself, for sure.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mental well-being is something very important.
What's the
Yeah,
story with your Baymax cap?
I'm actually thinking, what is the story behind it now? It's been a while. Because you've already seen me like how many years now with this Baymax cap?
Since I think
uh,
2018.
I think so, yeah. After watching Big Hero 6, I just like the whole story. And then even someone as soft and squishy as Baymax, he can also have that toughness about him as well. One day, my dad went overseas for I think it was a job training, something around work. And he found this cap and he knew I liked Baymax. So, so he bought it for me and then surprised me when he got back.
I love that.
And then it's been like my iconic item whenever I go out to cons. Like everyone remembers the cap, but not really me specifically. But
Maybe one day you should get this. I've seen at Rage somebody cosplayed as Baymax, and I think it was like an inflatable suit. And it was so awesome to see.
oh,
Did you watch the mini series that came out on Disney Plus for Baymax?
no, not yet. I don't know if I have the time to really sign up for Disney Plus at the moment, but it's on my list.
You should definitely watch it. I think you would love it because it brings out a lot of awareness um, to do with the LGBTQ community and
Mm,
just all around like every type of person, even a cat. And it's so
yeah.
sweet. And then Baymax struggles at the end, and then everybody just groups together to help him out. Oh, it's also like an elder woman that struggles to like enjoy her life, and he takes her for swimming lessons, and it's very
Uh,
it's so wholesome. And it's a short series. It's like maybe 10 minutes for each episode, and then 6 episodes.
oh, I thought it was like a proper series when it's like 30 minutes per episode, maybe 45.
Same for the I Am Groot series. Those are like 4 minutes each, and they're 5 episodes. They're so short, but
Huh.
it's worth it. I think it's for the kids. That's what happened with Up with Doug Days. It's I think
Oh, okay.
9 episodes, I think, and also very short, but such good storylines. Like it's so wholesome to watch all three of those.
I really need to catch up. I'm so behind on all my series and movies, and yeah, I really
Okay.
need to catch up.
What was the last series and film you've watched? You're thinking.
um, yeah, that's how bad it is for me right now, man.
Oh.
Think it would be Thor: Love and Thunder,
Oh, that's
like film.
that's cool. Okay.
And series wise, oh, I did actually watch something recently, and now the name is just gone.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, I did watch that. I loved it, but I did watch something else afterwards.
Oh, cool. Sandman. Was it a recent show?
It wasn't any of the newer ones. It was somewhere on Netflix. Yeah, there's just so much that's there now. I can't even remember what I watched exactly.
Oh, it's all right. What's your Hogwarts house?
Hufflepuff.
Of course.
Yeah,
Right.
everyone's always like that. Like when they ask what's your house, like this is after they get to know me a little, and they ask what's your house. I'm like Hufflepuff. They're like, yep, makes sense.
People wouldn't predict that I'm Slytherin. I don't know if you can see the chains, and
Yeah, I can see.
I'm sporting some green. It's all by chance. And
Oh, okay.
I've actually lightened my hair for Comic-Con because I'm gonna go Scarlet Witch, so then I'm just gonna dye my hair. I need to
Oh,
balance it.
oh yes. I remember you posted that you were gonna go with Scarlet Witch. I
So,
can't wait to see that.
so are you gonna be there like all 4 days?
Yes, whenever there's a convention, whether it's Comic-Con, Rage, not sure if Geek Fest is still around, but yeah, I always try and go for the whole weekend because every day there might be something different.
So to make this moment full circle, I need to thank you for the tickets for the Sunday that I won them. So I'm so excited and I'm so thankful.
Oh yes. Well, like so much has happened. My mind's just
Oh yeah, it was a long
um
time ago.
yeah. That was like when COVID restrictions were like being lowered.
Yes.
Yeah, it was around that time and we were sort of going out a little bit more. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, Robsy entered a competition for Morbius. I was one of the people that was asked to do the giveaways, and she won on my like channel and everything.
So thank you so much. And then it's funny because I just spoke to Tom about it. We were talking about Comic-Con and I said, I'm only attending the Sunday thanks to you. And he's like, hey, Brainard, he's done a whole shout out for you.
Tom is always this ball of energy. Like I don't know where he gets this from.
Well, short people, I can include myself. We're fun size, so we're always full of energy. But I think he's shorter than me, so he's got a lot more energy to offer.
Yeah, I think he's shorter than you. So
Aw, well, like he's a perfect Miles Morales for the cosplay community.
yes, exactly.
And Baymax suits you so well too. You're the perfect Baymax for the cosplay community.
Yeah, I'm even thanks to lockdown, I'm even growing a belly to fit the Baymax thing.
Yeah, for sure. I can also relate.
So not sure how well you can see it, but it's basically Heath Ledger's Joker and who's that other guy? Phoenix?
Jackin.
Uh,
Jackin
hey?
Phoenix.
Yeah. So it's both of their Jokers, and it's sort of created like an actual playing card. So like one is like half of the other, and then it has Joker in the corners. When I saw it, I was like,
Oh, that's
I need it. Oddly enough, I'm actually a fan of especially Heath Ledger's Joker. Probably a lot of people won't expect me to like a villain. The brand is Inks MD. I actually have one of their stickers here as well. Let's see if I can.
Hey,
Yeah,
and Joker's on there too. That's so cool.
yeah, exactly. For some reason, I kind of like the Jokers quite a lot.
All right. Both of these are done by
Oh,
Warren Lowe.
Warren Lowe. I need to check.
You don't know. He made Roxy for Rage. The girl, like the poster girl, the redhead.
Oh, the Avatar.
Yes, he drew her, and
Oh,
that's
is it that Warren Lowe?
yeah, he's great. He's such a good artist.
Yeah, no, I know that. I've seen some of his work. No, that guy's amazing.
And at every Comic Con, well, Harley was from Rage, and
Mhm.
Nightwing was from Comic Con 2019. But like whenever I get the chance, I always like to buy his artwork. I think it's so inspiring. It's still covered in
Mhm.
the plastic. That's why you can't see it. I'm trying to like
Same.
get the lighting off.
I did the same thing. Like I don't want this art to like get all wrinkly or faded, so I covered in plastic as well.
They also recommend to laminate art pieces. Like I have posters that I'd like to maybe
Oh,
laminate in future.
sounds like a plan. Maybe I should do that as well.
Just standard form, because you know, like when it comes to plastic, it stains the papers.
Hmm.
Then sellotape, if
Um,
you take it off the wall, then And then I think I've used, for this, you get glass mirror tape. So it's like double-sided tape and it's very foamy and it's sticky on both sides. And it's so easy to use because it can hold up like almost any appliance, including posters.
Oh, okay.
It's costly. It's like maybe 80 Rand for, let's say, a wheel, because it's a spiral shape. But it sustains so much, like it lasts a long while.
I definitely should look into it.
I've also done it because my bedroom is brick wall, so this is the lounge, so everyone knows, but my bedroom is brick walls too. What would you say your favorite anime is, or top 5 favorite animes?
Top 5, maybe I can think of like top 3, but we'll see. Favorite anime, and this is not in like any order, that came to mind, was Assassination Classroom. I really enjoyed the story on how someone really goes out of their way to sort of teach kids, or just teach people in general, how to be better, how to better themselves. It was interesting. If this might be a bit of a spoiler if any of you haven't watched it yet. He came from a criminal background as well, and now he's using those same set of skills to do good in a way. So yeah, like Koro Sensei was one of my favorite characters there. No Game, No Life. I just like the whole thing where it it's like a brain thing or a mind game. Like every challenge that they came across, it was just a game to them, and they really thought outside of the box, and just like some of their strategies was just like something else for me. I guess also some of the newer ones, Demon Slayer. I've only watched season 1 though, so yeah, a lot to catch up on. I kind of like the whole where Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, they're like those really oddballs, but somehow they're outperforming everyone else who's been like part of the norm and so on. And also the fact that there's like a brother and sister characters and stories that go about it. It just kind of made me think of me and my little sister. So big brother trying to protect her and everything. So yeah,
I need to try Demon Slayer still, and No Game, No Life. There's a bunch of animes I need to try, but it's nice to know which ones are your favorites. I always remember you liked Assassination Classroom. You even had him as your wallpaper at a stage.
I did. Like I enjoyed that one so much. And like the ending was just
I still need
like very
to
emotional.
the ending. I still need to
Oops. Okay, I'm
It's
not gonna
okay.
say anymore.
It's all right. I think my favorite would be Death Note. It sounds so cliche, but I love like murder mysteries,
Yeah,
and it's
I
fantasy.
don't know why I forgot.
Oh, you forgot to add it?
Yeah,
That could be number 4.
I don't know why I forgot. Yeah, that could be number 4. What did you like about Death Note?
Yeah, because it's dark and it's murder mystery, and there's a romantic storyline. Romantic, it's like very infatuation to me. I like Bleach, but I never finished it, but I need to get into it. And then there's Attack on Titan that I also need to catch up on.
The same, I only watched season 1.
Tokyo Ghoul, I watched like season 1 and I think 2. Tokyo Ghoul's very good. Wait, is Tokyo Ghoul now your number 5?
No. Add it onto my list to watch. like I said, I'm so behind on a lot of things.
Oh, there's a lot I could like let you add. Like there's, what have I been watching lately? There's also like this reality, it's a documentary series, Woodstock, like Trainwreck Woodstock of '99. and it's harsh. But if you grew up in the 90s, you'll relate to a lot of pop culture that was happening then. But then it's about a festival where people were just grouped together for a weekend. It was basically like Lord of the Flies in real life. It was tragic. It's heavy to watch, but it's like you just want to see what happens and how they handled it all. I watched The Prestige and The Game recently. I've never watched them before, but like I say, I love murder mysteries and I'm trying to get into horror.
Mm,
So I'm busy with
okay.
Midsummer, but I'm not finished with Midsummer because I'm nervous at how it ends.
I'm actually looking for good horror now as well. So you said Midsummer.
Yes, so it's Midsommar, Midsummer.
Oh, yes. Oh,
So what like inspired you to do vlogging at some events? I remember I've seen your camera when we did a Japanese culture expo, like we attended one, and then you and
yes.
Tom were there.
Um, wasn't it like no, it wasn't Fourways Mall. But yeah, I
It was
remember that one.
Brooklyn.
Tom was there as well. Oh, Brooklyn Mall. Yeah. I think it was after sort of experiencing cons for like maybe about 2 or 3 years. I only heard about Rage. I think was it was either 2010 or 2012,
Oh wow.
one of those 2 years. Yeah, so like whenever I see movies or like posts, even Big Bang Theory, when they talked about Comic-Con, I'm like, when are we gonna get one in South Africa? um,
Felt the same.
yeah, exactly. And then when I heard about Rage, while there was this place that I used to go to for D&D, yeah, then they had these like pamphlets for Rage. I'm like, wait, what's Rage? And they told me about it. I'm like, buy tickets like immediately
That
that same night.
was
Yeah,
2018
for your first one.
when Comic Con opened in South Africa.
Yes, yeah, 2018.
And then
Um,
we had
yeah, so
2019, and 19 was great. We were supposed to
and
get
then COVID
2020.
came.
Yes, exactly. And now,
Exactly.
after 3 years, I think it's 3 years, we're finally getting one again. I'm so excited.
Yes, and it's just around the corner, like 3 weeks. No,
Yes, I
no,
can't
not
wait.
even 3 weeks, like 2 weeks,
Are you
2.5 weeks.
serious?
So yeah, we're already in September.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, like after a couple of years of going to cons, I found Rage, and then eventually I found Geek Fest, Icon, and then I was like busy browsing the internet, especially around YouTube for footage. Like what what else do cons offer? Like what else happens around a convention? Some of them, uh, for me, it felt like they were too focused on the vlogger themselves rather than the event. Because yeah, like no, but not that I'm saying like what they did was
Hmm.
bad, but I wanted to see more about the con itself rather than um the vlogger's own experience. So then I thought, okay, let me try take out my own camera and then start recording, taking photos, and just record as much as I can. Um, even if it wasn't something that was like 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 one of those moments. I just wanted to record everything and then put clips together and just started from there.
You're really good at it, and like I've seen your work throughout the years, and I've always admired it. It's very inspiring for sure.
Thank you. But I think maybe now I need to put my face in there just a little bit,
Hmm.
uh,
You should.
just so they know who's like recording.
I just feel bad because now the past few years you've kind of had to take a break from that, and it's not as if it was your choice. It was kind of inevitable. But I'm so glad that
Yeah.
finally, like I said, like everything's coming back to normal. Oh, and then you're Twitch streaming.
Oh, I'm trying.
What's your favorite game to stream?
I haven't really found like a favorite game to stream yet. I'm still experimenting. But a fun one that I had recently was I was playing with Tom and Keegan. The three of us were playing Overcooked 2. And the chaos from that was like it was so enjoyable, but also like not fun in the moment, like at the time.
Sounds
I
like
kept shouting at Tom. I feel bad now. Like first game that really got me to really react or make noises. Because usually when I'm playing, I'm just like click, click. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, let me jump here. Click, click. And
we've mentioned this game before. You streamed a video game once, and I watched you play it. It was like a fantasy game that gave me Animal Crossing or Minecraft vibes.
Portal. Was
Portal.
it Portal? Another thing with regards to vlogging, I started watching Casey Neistat like just before I started recording things myself, and the things that he managed to capture was uh, something that kept me interested or intrigued. So I can't really copy his style, but I mean, he kind of yeah, he kind of like inspired me a bit to take out a camera and do my own thing.
I wish I could shout him out. I might. I'll just tag him. Hopefully he'll come across this. Okay, we could talk about inspiration. What's his name? Can you quickly Google for me? He's pretty good. Dan. I just imagine Dan.
No, YouTube don't play me my own videos.
Yeah, he's inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. Normal conversations with my friends and learning more about each other and our interests. And yeah.
No, that's really good. Anthony Padilla.
Why don't I get that?
Yeah, no, I remember now. I
Anthony.
just basically went interview Markiplier and then Anthony Padilla like popped
Yes.
up.
Yes. Another influence. I just love Markiplier and PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. I still love them to
Did you see the power wash thingy with Jacksepticeye?
Yes, I did.
Mark, and that one was also quite nice. It's like
I like
a
that.
more relaxed kind of interview. Google can be your best friend.
Except when you're sick.
Oh yes, and then like what's the thing that doctors sometimes like to say? Like some patients think that they are doctors now because they research things on what's that other meme that goes around where you just had a cough, you start Googling, and then suddenly you have cancer or something like that.
So there's nothing bad against anyone that might have dealt with that and might have gotten cancer. It's mostly for common like illnesses that we are told that it's likely cancer. Just to put it
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. Oh, yes, I went back to look at my old stuff. Portal Knights.
Is it just knights or is it like K?
Portal, yeah, Knights as in like a KN, like a knight in shining armor.
It's a really cute game. I enjoyed seeing that. Have you played it? Well, you obviously haven't played it recently because you would have remembered.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's another thing. There are just so many games out there, so little time. Sometimes it's like sleep, game.
Your handle at the moment is PandaMode13. How come?
Sure, you'll remember that my previous handle was Kuya Bray.
Yes.
I recently changed it because there was a point. So a little bit of background on Kuya Bray as well. Kuya is like Filipino for big brother, kind of a
Aw.
term. And I've been like, aside from being an actual big brother, but I've been like a big brother to a lot of people growing up. So I kind of use that word as part of my username, and Bray was just short for my real name. Uh,
Don't you hit me now? And I've known you for years. Oh my goodness.
so I used that initially, and then one day when Filipinos started noticing the Kuya part, and then they're like, especially on a Twitch stream that I had, I think it was earlier this year. They started talking to me in Filipino, like chat, and I was like, I don't know, I can't remember everything about the language at the moment.
Oh.
So I kind of felt like a false or like a imposter kind of kind of thing. Um,
I see.
so then I was like, okay, let me try change it up, see if there's something a little more generic, I think would be the right way.
So just to add, you are Filipino, right?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't know your language as well as you
I, I I only know like bits and pieces and a couple of phrases because I was born here. So English was a priority. When I was thinking of something else, maybe not too generic, but then at least something that I can also sort of relate to. So I kind of like pandas as well. So I thought, okay, let me use panda, and then I realized, okay, pandas are also like cuddly and lazy in a sense. And then I was like, okay, I'm also lazy. Let me just use panda. And then the mode, I was just like panda mode, lazy mode, and like, okay, let me just
Amazing.
let me just put those two together, see what happens. And the 13 relates to my birthday, but I'm not going to say which month.
Okay. Well,
And yeah,
so I'm so glad that you added your real name with Bray for Kira
yeah.
Bray. So now you're adding PandaMode13 for your actual birthday. So I'm glad that there's something like genuine of yours that's part of your handle.
Yeah, yeah. I always try and put something about me in the like tag or username.
Just Rob.
Just didn't want to be something. Oh, but Robsy is nice as well.
Oh, thank you. You go to Philippines from time to time?
Not as much as I would like. The last one was in 2018, and then before that was, I think, 2007. But
Oddly
like that
enough,
was more of a financial situation.
oddly enough, I remember
Uh,
your travel like photos that you took when you were there. You said 2018.
yeah,
Mm, I-
and funny enough, I've only edited half of the content, so there's still more to come. But that's
You
how lazy
should.
I have been, hence Panda lazy.
You know what? Maybe you can kind of manifest in going again. If you work on those edits now, then maybe like
Yeah, like,
it'll set you in the right headspace to be able to like eventually go. Maybe next
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, maybe. Now that COVID is less of an issue,
Thank goodness.
yeah, maybe it will be a deadline of mine. As soon as I edit those videos, I'm going.
How did you handle the pandemic when it happened? What did you do to keep busy, or how did you like pass the time? Did you pick up any new hobbies that you enjoy now thanks to then?
New hobbies, not really, but I try to sort of practice on current hobbies and see how I can improve. That was one part. So like now I think I may be a bit better with my thumbnails going forward. Hopefully, I'm still experimenting. I was busy testing out sort of like Photoshop, but not not the app Photoshop. Can't really afford that. I guess also just gaming. Gaming was just like my pastime throughout the whole thing.
So that does it for today's interview. Thank you so much, PandaMode13, for joining me.
Thank you for the invite. It was a pleasure having this interview.
I learned a lot about like Baymax and Comic Con and all awesome pop cultures. It's great, especially the anime.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, if you're keen to see more of this, give Robsy a subscribe on YouTube. So her channel is its_Robsy. Go and have a look. You can also find her with the same tag under Instagram and I think TikTok as well.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, guys, please give my friend Robsy here some support. And yeah, no, this was great. It was a nice step away from the usual.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. Thank you so much again for coming. And feel free to follow Panda Mode. I'll post all his links in the description below. And you can follow him on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Twitch.
Yep.
Enjoy your evening further.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.